Finger shield.
That'll be the intro.
Hi.
I'm at Brad's house. So, I never really thought of anything cool to do for this week, but I did see Sherlock Holmes on Christmas Day, which was awesome. And so, I'm going to tell you some cool facts about Sherlock Holmes. First fact, What is wrong with you?
I was gonna chug it.
I have a headache. First fact, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, who, by the way, along with Michael Caine, Anthony Hopkins, and Alec Guinness, is testimony to the fact that if you're British and we know your name, chances are you are or will at some point in your life be knighted. Was actually really ahead of his time with the science. In those days, they didn't actually have any way to discern blood from other substances, like paint. If you'd spilled something on yourself, they couldn't tell if it was blood or not, and so some people went to jail for crimes they didn't commit because they were a suspect in a murder and they saw a stain on the guy's clothes and they were like, "You killed him," when he didn't. Murderers also got away because they couldn't prove that it was blood on the clothes and not just like their dinner from that night. Lots of problems with that. So in one of the books, Sherlock Holmes invented a substance that could tell the difference and prove whether or not it was blood on your clothing. That actually didn't get invented for many years later, actually. So props to you, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, because you beat science.
Fact number 2 is really quite degrading to the human species when I say that there are a good percentage of the world's population that actually think he is indeed a real person.
That's kind of sad. But that's kind of awesome. He's that famous. Some people actually think Don Quixote is a real person, too.
He's not.
It's like Santa all over again,
I
isn't
know.
it, Brad? Another fact about Sherlock Holmes is that the TV show House is based on it. And here are some ways that it is. First, the obvious, House and Holmes. That's kind of obvious, but some people don't really believe it, so here's some other things.
Sherlock Holmes lived on 221 Baker Street, and House lived in apartment 21B, which is basically 221 without the extra 2, and B without Acre Street.
Another similarity between Sherlock Holmes and House is that Sherlock Holmes, his partner, who always helped him solve the mysteries, was Dr. John Watson, and House's best friend, who also gives him some of his epiphanies that help him solve the medical mysteries, is named Dr. James Wilson. So Wilson is House's Watson. Whenever
House needs to think, he always pops some kind of pill. Whenever Holmes had to think, he always was smoking on a pipe, so...
People are gonna get mad. They're like, "Oh, Sherlock Holmes is not addicted to tobacco." Dude, whenever he had to think, out came the pipe. And whenever House needs to think, he pops those pills like they're Altoids.
Yep.
So, you may say, their careers are completely different. But not really, if you think about it. Sherlock Holmes was a detective, and House is the head of the diagnostics department at his hospital. He investigates medical mysteries, which would make him a sort of medical detective. So there you have it. And those are some fun facts about Sherlock Holmes, because I know a lot of useless trivia about stuff. So hope you enjoyed this one, and my birthday's this Thursday. Yeah!
19.
Bye!